By Simmons Rockwell Ford, Ryan Campbell alongside Karina Norman. And Karina, we had some of our New York teams play week 0, but now everyone's joining the party.
That's right, Ryan, and it certainly did not feel like football weather this week, but we still got an action-packed show on the gridiron.
Absolutely, and we start in Corning. Season opener for the Hawks as they clashed with Edison Tech out of Rochester. Now Corning, they wasted no time getting on the board. How about we start from the opening kick? Gavin Walker drops it initially. No problem though, finds a lane. Look at this, Walker's got some wheels. Goodbye. What a way to start the season. Corning jumps out to an 8-0 lead. And now we're still in the first quarter. Here comes Corning once again. This time the handoff to Clayton Smith. Slips through the line and then past 3 more defenders. Good run. It's just Smith in the end zone. Corning quickly out to a 2-score lead. And then Brendan, Jordan Reed, and James Freeman, they both punch in a couple more touchdowns soon after. Corning puts up a big number to open the season, 60-6 the final.
Now let's head over to Horseheads. The Blue Raiders hosting Norwich under the lights. They're already up 1 score, but how about another? Dom Cardinale hands this one off to Bryce Thomas. Thomas actually bouncing off a defender, but that works out in his favor. He's able to take it the rest of the way. The Blue Raiders extending their lead 14-zip, second quarter. Cardinale hands it off to someone. That play certainly got me, but Lucas Mosier is able to take it the distance for the touchdown. Horseheads, they're just heating up. Less than 5 minutes to go in the first half. Cardinale looks to his right, and there's Griffin Stevens on the receiving end. Shakes off that defender, and right inside the pylon he goes. Blue Raiders up 28-0, and they stay in the driver's seat the rest of the way tonight. 42-7 the final.
All right, another big win for them. Let's go to Elmira now. The defending section champ Express hosting St. Peter's all the way from Staten Island. Now, this one was a defensive battle all the way up to the last quarter of the game. Amir Williams showing off some good defense with a good tackle, puts in some work. Now it's 4th and 1. The Eagles trying to go for it, move the chains, but the Express defense said, no, not today. Turnover on downs, led by Arias Bradbury. And now it's Zach Conklin. Hands the ball off for Elmira, trying to get something going on offense, and can't see him at first, but Deshaun Harris. Strong run right into the red zone. The Express able to get a first down. Now we switch it to the other end, start of the second quarter. Keep your eye on number 2, Julian Colon. On the carry, bobbles into the painted turf for the score. Elmira in the lead 8-3 until the 4th when St. Peter's, they picked up some momentum. The Eagles able to come out on top on the road, 16-8.
All right, now let's head to Tioga. The Tigers hosting their first home game of the season against the Windsor Black Knights. Let's start 7 minutes into the match. The Tigers, they find themselves inside the 10. Sophomore Shane Platukis finding a hole to take it in for the first score of the night. And on the other side of the field, where Tioga's Jake Brown knocks out the ball out of the Windsor back arms, and they recover, but they can't finish in the end zone. Windsor's quarterback Ashton Werner will do it all himself, showing off that speed for a long touchdown to tie the game up at 7, certainly giving those Tigers a run for their money. But Tioga takes the lead later on, and they win it 31-20.
And they just keep winning, too. Let's go to Ty Cobb Stadium. Union Endicott taking on the Owego Riverhawks. Let's start in the first quarter of this one. Quarterback Joe Ganarelli scrambles on 3rd and 10. You know what? Let's just tuck it and run. It's the big game, able to get the first down, keep those chains moving for the Tigers, but back and forth we go. Defense is standing strong. Tigers out to Kadir Shabazz. Wide receiver screen, but Jack Baxbaum sniffs it out for the tackle for a loss. Now 1st and 15 for the Tigers. Ganarelli rolls out, looking, whoops, over the middle, and Caleb Cole for the pick. You know what? How about a pick 6? Riverhawks, they pour it on in the second half, and they get 4 touchdowns. They shut out the Tigers 34-0.
All right, let's check out some of those other scores from the gridiron tonight. Ithaca gets a big win over Oswego, 48-0. And in 8-man football, Edison falls in their season home opener at Wellsville, 32-6. In Section 5, Haverling bounces back with a 43-0 win over Livonia. And Hornell Arkport Canasarega drops their season opener at Letchworth Warsaw Perry, 29-6. And in the Northern Tier League, look at this high-scoring game from tonight. Canton topping North Penn Mansfield 51-40. Towanda improving to 3-1 tonight with a 36-16 win over Wellsboro. And CV picks up their first win of the season with a 42-21 victory over Sayre, while suffering their first loss tonight, falling to Montgomery 28-3.